I'm very cold. Oh my god. Hi everybody. So today I decided to go to the bookstore. But I actually ordered a few books that came not too long ago. I forgot one. Take two. So I went to the bookstore and I made, thank you Buggy, and I made an online order for some books that I'm sorry. Hi Buggy. Oh. Okay, so I got a gift card for Christmas that I decided to use today. So the books that I bought today are the ones that are in the bag. And the ones that I ordered from Amazon are stacked in a pile here. It's my personal preference to not really know anything about a book before I go into it. Like, I do not know exactly what is supposed to happen in any of these books. I picked them out solely based on genre and recommendations. So I'm just kind of gonna show the book that I bought, and if I know anything about it I'll let you know. But what I really wanted to show in this video is I got 2 blind dates with a book. So I noticed these as I was on my way out of the bookstore, and I was like, heck yeah. So we're gonna unbox these at the end. And I'm just kind of gonna go over what I bought, why I chose to get them, even though I know nothing about them, and kind of go from there. So the first book I have on this little stack from my Amazon order is The Maid by Nita Prose, which this one I think I saw, I think this is a mystery, and I think I saw something about a murder. Something, yeah, some guy dies. So that's all I needed to know. I love a good whodunit. I think this might be a whodunit. All I cared about it was a mystery and it was new, and I think I saw that it had some pretty good reviews so far, and that was all I needed. That was all I needed. The only thing that I was kind of upset about is I don't like when paperbacks typically have this like deckled edge where it's like textured and the pages are different lengths. I don't really like that, to be honest. But I am still excited to read this. So yeah, a dead body is one mess she can't clean up on her own. That's probably all I saw, and that's all I needed. Second book in the stack, I saw this one on an Instagram video, and I've been dealing with some internal anxiousness that I've been trying to figure out how to channel and how to control my negative thoughts, and I don't necessarily know if this is the right book for me, but I ended up picking up The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. All I know is it's just says transforming self-sabotage into self-mastery, and I think that part of my problem is I am very convinced that if I assume good things will happen to me, bad things definitely will, and I think that's where the self-sabotaging idea came in. So I thought I'd give it a try. It's a pretty short little book. I think it'll probably take me a while to read it anyway, because I'm just a slow reader to begin with, but I saw a couple blurbs in the Instagram video that was recommending it, and then I saw it repeated a few times, so I knew it was kind of becoming more and more famous, and it was actually kind of sprinkled all over my bookstore, so it must have just become more popular. But I ended up picking this guy up too. And then next is the Colleen Hoover binge that I apparently decided to go on. So the only reason I purchased these books is because they were by Colleen Hoover, and the inspiration came from Another Day, Another Page on Instagram, who she's been reading all of Colleen Hoover's books, and I've only read Ugly Love so far, and I loved it, so I was pretty much just on board with that whole idea. So Natalia, this is all because of you. So like I said, I know nothing about these. I don't know what they are. I only bought them because Colleen Hoover wrote them. And yeah, this one is Regretting You. And then I got November 9th. And November 9th, I think I have heard a couple things about. I'm pretty sure that these two people, like, everything occurs on different November 9ths throughout the year or something like that. And I might be completely wrong. But I got November 9th. This is not the cover I thought I was getting either. I just want to put that out there. I thought I was getting that original cover they had where it was like, it looked like a crumpled up piece of paper, but they gave me this one instead. I'm not mad about it, but this, no. I was a little confused. And I was kind of offended for people who might have cared, but I didn't really care. Buggy, did you care? Okay, so I also got Reminders of Him, strictly because this is her newest one and it was all over the place and it was on sale on Amazon. And then the last one I got was It Ends With Us, which this is one of the ones I'm most excited for. I'm definitely most excited for this one. I think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna live up to the hype. I don't know anything about it either, and the fact that this is one of her most popular ones. So I did get those ones by Colleen Hoover, and I definitely plan to get a few more. I have a free version of Verity on my Kindle app that I plan to read, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy that one, but I might just start collecting her books. We'll see. Next is I went to the bookstore specifically to find Killing Floor by Lee Child, which is the first book in the Jack Reacher series. The reason why I wanted this one is because one, I had a gift card, and two, my parents and I were watching the Reacher, the show on Amazon Prime last night, and it was really good, and I didn't realize that it was based on the Lee Child books, who I did hear a lot of good things about Lee Child's writing, but it was just my cup of tea, and I really wanted to read the books, and I'm hoping it's kind of like Virgin River, where the books are somewhat in line with the show, but they don't really match the show. Like, they're two different storylines, so I can still watch the show with them and read the series and experience the same character and the same obsessiveness, but I don't spoil myself. We'll see how that goes. And then I refused to leave without a second book for whatever reason, so I walked around that store like 4 times, and I was looking for certain books, and I was comparing them to prices on Amazon because I knew I was going to go over the $25 gift card I had, and I didn't want to spend more of my own money than necessary, because that would have just been silly to just buy it because it was in front of me when I could have waited 2 days and got it half price on Amazon if it was a part of that sale. So one thing I didn't even consider is I ended up spotting this, which is You'll Be the Death of Me by Karen M. McManus, and I know absolutely nothing about this book, and I didn't need to. Karen M. McManus is one of my auto-buy authors. She wrote books like One of Us is Lying, which was followed by One of Us is Next. I have those 2. I think I have both of them, unless I only have the first one, and then I borrowed the other one digitally through the library. I read The Cousins, which was another really great one, and so Karen M. McManus is just one of my, I don't even need to know what it's about. All it says on the back here is keep your friends close and your enemies closer, which usually the picture on the front is like their faces are like blurred out. This looks like they're smudged out with blood or maybe paint. I'm not really sure. This was one of the more expensive ones that I bought because it is a hardcover, but I knew I wanted a second book, and she's an auto-buy author for me, so immediately in love. And that was all the books I knew what I was purchasing, and now it's time for a blind date with a book. So this one's a lot smaller. This one must be a paperback. So this one was $6 and this one was $8, the bigger one. Now the thing about these blind dates with the books is all they do to give you an idea of what you're getting is they have a blurb on them. So this one says it's a rom-com. Ex-boyfriends are exes for a reason, but is it worth one more trip down memory lane? Could one of them be the one? Try for only $6. And then the next one is a mystery, which those are my two genres. I either read mysteries / thrillers, or I read romance, and I pretty much don't branch out from that. So this one says, does your Valentine love a suspense novel with questionable characters at every turn, with 2 question marks? They won't be able to put this book down. Get it for only $8. So I think I'm going to start with the first one I grabbed, which is the rom-com. So we're going to open this and see what my blind date with a book is. Nothing yet. And this is My Great Escape by Portia McIntosh. Could your future lie in your past? And it does not say in Canadian dollars how much this book was. It says it was, I think is that the sign for pounds? For euros. It says it was $7.99. So if I got it for $6, it's probably on par what it's worth. And all this one says is, what if your future was somewhere in your past? Rosie Jones has been dumped by every boyfriend she's ever had, most recently by Dinosaur Dave, live on TV. After the footage goes viral, Rosie receives a bunch of flowers with a message, I love you, I should have never let you go, I want you back, X. But who sent them? So I guess she just goes and visits each one of her ex-boyfriends, but she's not sure which one was the love of her life. So I guess it sounds pretty cute. I'm into it. I'm happy I got this one. Maybe I'll let you know what I think about these after they're done. So that was it. My Great Escape by Portia McIntosh. This one I'm a little nervous about, I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes you get a mystery or thriller and it just is either like really intimidating or really boring. We'll see. And this one's hardcover. And this, ooh, Lisa Jewell, Invisible Girl. Okay, I'm excited. I wanted to try reading some Lisa Jewell. Invisible Girl, okay. So I don't think I've actually heard of this specific one. I know about books like The Family Upstairs. I guess she wrote Then She Was Gone. I don't think I read that one or heard of. I don't think I've tried any Lisa Jewell yet. Okay, life is falling apart. In his 30s, a virgin and living in his aunt's spare bedroom. Suspended from his job after accusations of sexual misconduct. Psychologist, physiotherapist. Okay, so someone disappears. Okay, I don't want to know more. So sorry if that's disappointing. That was so many sneezes. Are you done? Are you done sneezing? He sneezes like 16 times in a row and like it doesn't even faze him. Bye, Buggy. I love you. He is so freaking cute. Okay, so Lisa Jewell, Invisible Girl. I'm actually really excited about this one. So these are my 2 blind dates of the book. This one's pretty short. Where is it? 251 pages. So yeah, this one's not a very big book at all. But this is a Jewel one. I was really nervous. I thought it was either going to be one that was super popular that I've already read, or one that I didn't care about reading. But no, I'm happy. Okay. So if you go to your bookstore and you see that they've got these cute little brown bag packages and a small blurb for a good deal, let's see, this book retailed for $37 Canadian and I got a new copy. I'm pretty sure it's new. Unless they have like a return, they're using like return ones that they can't sell at full price, which is fine. I have no problem with that. And they resold it to me for $8. So I'm pretty excited about it. There's a lot of blurbs on the back praising it. So this is going to be my first Lisa Jewell. I've always seen people do it this way. Okay, this is my book haul. Okay, that's all that I got, and I definitely have the intention to buy more, but I also want to save money, so if I can read it through the other app and I'm okay with not owning it, or I just buy a cheaper version on my Kindle app, then I will, so be it. But yeah, that's all I got. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this, and if you have any book recommendations for me down below based on the genres that I'm into, let me know. I'd love to give some more a try, maybe like I hadn't even heard of this guy, so let me know if there's any more that you might recommend for me, and I'd be happy to let you know if I read them or if I do end up reading them, what I think about them. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.